Welcome back to the Burning Point Podcast. We're diving into week 4 of the Ember Cinder League, where the heat is rising and the standings are starting to take shape. Rivalries are brewing, power rankings are shifting, and the pressure is on as teams fight to secure their place in the playoffs. Together, we're breaking down this week's biggest matchups, standout performances, and all the storylines that are keeping the Cinder League ablaze. Whether you're here for the drama, the analysis, or just to feel the burn, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. I'm going to have everyone introduce themselves.
I can go first. I'm dragging it out, the jungler for White Lotus Wisteria.
He's back.
I'm Voltaic Viper. I'm the ADC for White Lotus Wisteria.
I am Luna, mid laner for Sabertooth.
And I'm Gitana09, and I play for the Jolly Rogers Calypso Calamity.
I guess I'll go. I'm back again this week. Isaac casts, and I am casting ECL.
Yep, and obviously last week it was kind of unfortunate. We did have a good episode with Vasily and Isaac, but that's been lost due to a bit of a error on my part of not recording any audio. But I'm sure we'll have a better episode today.
We have the technology.
We have the technology.
We can record.
So we're set there. So obviously, like, week 3 just went by. You guys all had some pretty, I guess, like, would you guys say tough matches, or like, were they pretty easy for you guys?
I mean, for White Lotus Wisteria, easy 2-0 clap like it should be for the rest of the league.
It's funny.
I mean, I know White Lotus has been doing really, really well going in. They're you guys are what, like, do you guys have
right now 6-1. I think this match is going to be really important. This is going to be the match for first place. We're going to be playing Vanguard this week, so it should be a really good match. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know there's some of you that were trying to get the straight schedule change for that one.
I don't think it was one of us that requested it. I think it was.
It wasn't. I think it was.
I thought it was Calamity. Somebody from Calamity that requested it.
Yeah, it was their jungler.
I mean, I'm down to have it broadcasted, or we could do a second broadcast. Can we do a second broadcast?
I mean, Isaac, you want to run it back on? If you're not streaming.
At the same time.
Hey, listen. that'll boost your
tab back and forth.
Yeah, buddy. This is the light work for me, because doing all the production stuff and like things at the same time went perfectly well with no technical issues whatsoever. And if I add more responsibilities, it'll go even better.
Listen, that's at the end of the day, that's all you could ask for, really. But, like, I mean, going back into, like, what we have this week, we have Team Pearl versus Mukru is the streamed game.
Is it not JRCC and PTL?
I just realized. I think you're right. It is.
That was last week's.
No, I'm looking at it. I just realized the stats have not been updated yet. So that's why. That's an error on our department right there. So we'll get that adjusted. But yeah, this week it's gonna be JR Calypso Calamity versus PT Lucifer, which both teams are very, very strong. We have Gitano here from JR Calypso. Gitano, how are you feeling about that match?
I mean, I have to play Kha'Zix mid, so I'm feeling fantastic.
Oh, absolutely right. You gotta keep up to the word.
He is playing Kha'Zix mid.
Confirmed. Unless the team somehow understands what we're trying to do and hypothetically bans it, but it's doubtful.
You hear that, Miach? Take some notes here.
I mean, it shouldn't really matter, TBH, even if they go do it. I mean, the team is so bad that if 2 people AFK, we can probably 3v5.
Ooh.
Dang.
Alright.
I mean, it's just straight facts, TBH. Like, if I have to say, the bottom 2 teams will most likely be Team Pearl and JRCC.
Dang!
More time I can spend with my dog. We'll take it.
He's like petting dog. Don't get baited. Don't get rage baited.
Yeah. Like what happens when JRCC plays Pub Patrol? Like, I feel like Gitano has to sit that one out, like to keep his dog safe. Like Pub Patrol.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, you can't sleep on Gitano. I mean, if we're looking at like the top 10 stats, Gitano's basically leading KDA gold per minute. He also has the least amount of deaths. Somehow he hasn't died. Wait, is that correct? That can't be right.
It's updated.
That must be outdated. There's no way, Gitano. You had to have died, right?
Yeah.
Surely, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think these are outdated from like season. Okay, so someone has to update these two. But I mean, Gitano has had a pretty strong upcoming. Your matchups though. You guys were against week 1. You guys were against Team Pearl, but then you guys lost to FE Vanguard, and then last week against Sabertooth, which I believe you guys won that series.
Yeah, we 2-0'd on that one.
On Sabertooth, yeah. But PT Lucifer, I mean, they've been coming in. I don't think they've dropped a game thus far, except maybe I think you.
FF last week.
Oh, right, because of the situation. That was very unlucky. Due to of course, like the make sure you guys are playing your games. Make sure everyone's playing their games. They're on top. There's that. Luna, how are you feeling about like your guys' matchup coming up in? I believe you guys are against.
Yeah, I'm very confident. I mean, like last week against Gitano, we got kind of demolished. Not gonna lie, wasn't our best performance. Like we managed to get a win on Wisteria, and we did not get a single map onto the GR Cup. So yeah, we were quite disappointed, especially in the draft this game. I think the Azir was not the right call since I cannot really play Azir. So. Yes, I kind of get demolished. I got to admit that. But like second game, the game was closer, but like we weren't doing that great. And but like next week, I'm really confident. For us, we can compete in that top 3 seed. So yeah, that's our goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because with our league, the way that it works is even if you guys are at bottom of the tier, you guys are lower seeded, but everyone makes playoffs. That's the best part about this league. So everybody has a chance of like coming back and winning. Once you guys get into playoffs, like I've explained this, the how it works is you go into a double elimination standard. So once you lose, you go put into a lower bracket. Upper bracket keeps playing. Upper bracket is a best of 3. The losers bracket is a best of 1, so even if you lose, you just go against the other team that's also in the loser bracket, and you guys keep going. And then losers bracket and upper bracket have a finals, and then once that finals is over, there's a grand finals between the winners of both, and whoever wins that wins the entire series and everything. And then you have your first and second place winners. So
theoretical question on that. It's a double elimination. If you go into the grand finals having not lost, you have to be beat twice.
Exactly.
To lose.
Correct. Yep. So if you are the best team and you're on the upper bracket, then it should be no problem being, like the lower. Theoretically, right? But obviously upsets can happen, which that's the whole point of this, right? It's to see those upsets. So we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll have some civil scripts playing pretty soon. But so far, I feel like the games have been. I mean, how's everyone's experience been in the league so far? Like. Anything crazy? Obviously, not having tournament codes has been kind of rough, but I'm working on a way to get tournament codes. I tested it out last week, so we might have tournament codes for this week. So, sets up. Yep.
Nice.
But
I can answer this one about how the league's gone so far. I mean, since I've been not subbed out, haven't lost a game yet, so that's pretty nice. So but. Overall, I kind of wish the competition was a little bit better, to be honest. And I'm looking through some of the teams. There's like a couple of teams, which I won't name, but at least half their team hasn't played a ranked game in a month. So I kind of wish everyone was taking it as seriously as some of the top teams.
All right. What about you, Miach? Or sorry, I had it right the second time. Damn it.
Yeah, you got it right.
I got it. Basically, like, how are you feeling about the league? How's, I mean, I know you guys came in, I believe a week later, because Kozum was still, like, but, like, how's your experience been, I mean, the last 2 weeks playing?
I guess, like, it's alright. I mean, it's just, yeah, alright. I mean, nothing really too exciting, TBH.
I got you, okay.
No real teams that's, like, scary or such.
If there was a team that you'd say you'd be rivals with in the league, what would you say that team would be?
Honestly, no one in particular.
Okay.
Say.
I like the confidence.
Yeah.
All right. What about Go for it.
Yeah, no one in particular. No.
What about you, Viper? I mean, I know you're on. I mean, who would you say your guys' rival is?
I think right now it's going to be Vanguard. They seem to be playing pretty well. We're both 3-0 right now, so I think it's going to be a game that's going to decide the fate of the league, at least right now.
Yeah, Chad. Are you so on Vanguard? I might actually have a question. Like, who would you say? Not on Vanguard, but like I know as an AD carry player, like I always want to know like what everyone thinks the best bot lanes are, because I think bot lane makes a really big difference, especially like this rank. Who would you say is? I mean, you can say yourselves, but like, who would you say is the best bot lane? And anyone can answer this question too. I'm actually curious.
I honestly haven't seen all the bot lanes yet. I'm interested in Vanguard's bot lane. I honestly haven't seen that crazy of bot lanes, to be honest. Most of the teams seem to be top stacked. They either have strong solo lanes or strong junglers. I haven't seen a strong bot lane.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that sentiment. Like, I feel like there's like I guess the strongest bot lane I'd say probably would either be the second runner potentially on Jolly Rogers. I think themselves they've like relied on that bot lane a little bit more than a few of the other teams have.
Isaac, you're like really low volume. I don't know if
shoot,
it's
that's
everyone.
right. No, it's because I need to change to my normal chair because my like seat that I have like leans back and then I get further away from the microphone. That's a skill issue, but I'd say probably the second runner or Voltaic Viper.
I mean, they only play for bot lane because their top side is absolutely garbage. It's not really anything.
Whoa!
I mean, it's what it is. Like, like it is straight up. Like, if I'm being honest, their top side is garbage.
White Lotus or Calypso?
Calypso. I mean, blindly, honestly, like, is like, you probably might have only one hand. Like, if I'm being honest, like, listen, I was on Black Pearl, the other JR team, and like we did scrim against CC, and this guy is absolutely dog shit. It's insane how bad he is. Like, honestly, like, I'm surprised he even made the team.
Speak your truth. Go on.
Straight up. Like, if you see how he plays, he literally has no hand. Like we can literally go to I guess match history if you want to pull it up. You know, like
pulling up receipts.
One of the receipts. If it would go against their F Vanguard versus Calypso, you'd pick Volibear into set, an unplayable matchup for set post sits because Volley has continuous sustain, and dude won 1 and 6. I don't know how. He built Rod in Unending.
Yeah,
with PTA.
I will say specifically in that series against FE Vanguard, Binzi was gapped pretty hard by Wildstar.
I mean, it doesn't even matter about the person. It's just the matchup. Like, you have a straight up unplayable matchup for set, and then you lose this hard. It's kind of insane. PTA, Rod unending, it makes no sense. Like, can someone explain the logic there for me?
No, I can't. But I mean, if that's your opinion of the worst player in like the entire, would you say that's like the worst player in the entire?
No. One of the worst players will probably be in Team Pearl.
Yeah, I think they're still trying to find their footing. They haven't won a game yet, but like I would agree that they're definitely struggling in the league. I think they're in terms of like rank, they're also the lowest. I don't think they have a single gold member on their team.
Yeah, I think I even like in the general chat kind of like apologize for my casting of Team Pearl. Feels kind of, I don't know, a bit harsh to like just, it feels like punching down as opposed to punching up, which is honestly why I really love Miach's like commentary on the rest of the team because
for Team Pro, really, like straight up, I don't know what Trent's doing. Like, I understand she wants to make an all-girls team, but like, if you can't find members that are actually willing to improve and have diverse champion pools, there's just no point.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair point. I do think like it's for many people like when you're entering, because I'm pretty sure for some of them that's probably like their first time doing competitive like this. When they're going against better like players, I'm hoping by the end of it they like see like the gap, and they improve on it, because they might not improve now, but once they see like, hey, like this is what you can do at this level, maybe we'll see some improvements here. And I feel like everyone improves a little bit just by playing against players, because unlike solo queue where everything's chaotic and you can't choose your teammates, you have a choice in the teammates you have, right? So everyone's just going through these 5v5 scenarios against multiple teams, trying to prove who's the best. But even if like you have a great game, there's still a lesson to get out of it, right? Like maybe you could have improved your CS here, or maybe you could have rotated here quicker. Maybe you should have told your jungler not to do this and that, right? Because I feel like a lot of the plays that go bad is because the jungler does or says something and it's just like a completely incorrect play, and then it just like turns into a snowball fiesta, or the support, right? So that's always fun. But okay, go for it.
I also want to say I don't think it's pointless to like try to have like an all girls team, especially like in like lower like
I mean,
Euro
I'm not
brackets.
saying it's pointless to have an all-females team. I'm just saying it's pointless if they don't try to improve, right? Like, if you look at their accounts, none of them are grinding solo queue. If you look at their gangster, they're not scrimming. Like,
Yeah, I completely agree. We even talked about this on the Lost podcast last week. Like, just specifically looking at how they're drafting for their jungler Kala. And it's Rammus almost every single week. They don't know how to play Rammus that well. They just kind of sit there in lane with their W up, and when W runs off, they just die. And I mean, they have a 0% win rate in the last month in ranked games across the 5 ranked games they've done in the last month. So while, an all-girls team is commendable, at some point, I would look for someone that was active.
The point that I was going to make is that it helps to have like a comfort space, because it can be intimidating, especially if you're like getting into playing like with others in an organized environment for the first time.
I mean, if you're doing first time competitive and losing every game, that ain't really a comforting space to reach. But I would say their mid laner actually looks pretty nice, pretty good.
Which one, the Rose Huntress or Azrin?
What was their last recent mid laner? I only watched
Rose Huntress last week.
Okay, yeah, last week then. The mid laner does look good recently.
Yeah, I mean, just to like kind of move on from like Team Pro in general and like ranking wise, like who would you say, if you guys could rank the top 3 teams in your head, ignoring the group stats or whatever, in your guys' opinion, who's the top 3? Obviously, like you guys can be biased. There's no like harm in that, but like who would you say is the top 3 and why?
White Lotus, I think is the best like team fighting team. So right there, they're number 1.
Yeah.
In that regard. I'd throw FEV, which I feel like ranking teams, like the top 2 teams in the standings, 1 and 2, feels kind of like the most milquetoast like take possible. But it is true. I think both of them are there for good reason. I think on the side of FEV, they really rally around Akira Minai very, very nicely. At least from what I've seen from the outside looking in, it seems to be that Akira Minai is the kind of the leader of that group, and I think they're doing a really good job. They're very organized in the way they play. And for third, ooh, that one's a tough one. I'd say it's a toss-up between JRCC and Phantom Troop Lucifer, though personally I'd put PTL higher. It's a bit hard with PTL though, because like not playing last week against FEV would have been a very good litmus test to see about where they are skill level wise. But yeah, it is what it is.
What happened there with that forfeit?
One of the players didn't have enough games, and they didn't have anyone else to sub for them, so it was like an unfortunate FF. There was no E-subs available.
That's why it's.
I heard you guys were offered an emergency sub and you turned it down.
I mean, it was iron 4 off row, bro. We'd rather just save time. Everyone makes playoffs.
Weren't you just saying that you could win 3v5?
I said 3-5 against JRCC.
Ah, got it.
Forge is a different beast to tackle, right?
Ah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, actually, I was just Isaac that said anything. What about you, Luna? Who do you think is your top 3?
I'll definitely say like Wisteria. They're strong, but they're not invincible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would put. I think I want to put maybe PTVs for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And Oster, because even though we lose against JR, I admit they beat us, but I really think we can beat them. Like, if you watch our other game against, like, if we played like we played against Wisteria,
yeah,
definitely victory for us. And yeah, but they beat us. Maybe that's too cocky. I put Jerk above.
Okay.
No, talk your truth. Can't talk your truth.
Let's Sabertooth's know.
No, but like we're not greedy. Like we take the loss. We got defeated. We lose, fine. Like we'll get a revenge. We know. We're strong. Especially I feel like our bot lane is really good. Our jungler too. Like he plays a lot of utility. Like when you watch the stats and stuff, he's not carrying. But like in comms, he's really big. Our jungler is really big. Like he's doing like most of the comm, and like in terms of player, our team is good. Like our bot lane has played a long time together. Like me in the top lane, like the top lane and the mid laner were actually kind of new to the game. Like compared to all the other players. Like if I compare myself in the mid lane, every week I'm going against flat players who have played our level like 600 and stuff. I've started the game like last year.
Yeah.
And I'm level 100. I'm
strong, really?
And I'm keeping up with these guys, even beating them sometimes. So yeah, I really don't mind. I think we can beat the.
Wait. So this is your first year playing League of Legends, and you're.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I've started this year, so that's why like when they put me on Azir, I haven't really played Azir. So yeah, it's quite hard.
Yeah.
I started like a competitive play, like 2 months ago with Sabertooths, and that's it. Like I've had my past like in competitive game, like a while back, but like on other game, but never on League. So,
what game did you play? I'm actually curious.
Overwatch.
Oh, okay. That's actually a really big shift going from like a hero shooter to this. That's actually interesting.
Yeah, but League is fun. You gotta learn, and yeah, we believe we can beat, but we're not cocky. Just going step by step, and that's it.
Cool. That's awesome. Gitano, you've been quiet for a while. I know people have been saying their pieces. How are you feeling about JRCC against the world top 3?
I feel like their rankings are as they are right now, as 1, 2, and 3. I'll just place them
Sure.
there as is. It's still super early, and teams are coming together. So it's tough to say. People can have a hot start, people can have a no start, and people can shoot up out of nowhere. So I've been in plenty of leagues, and a lot of stuff isn't set in stone until like the last 2 weeks, and then it really starts to get fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Vasily, how about you?
I think it's what the standings were last week, basically.
Okay.
Wisteria top, obviously, we're the best. I don't even need to say anything else. I think Lucifer.
Best jungler, Yuji.
Well, now hold on a second. Now hold on a second. Yuji has lost a game to Sabretooth somehow. I don't know how he could have done that. I mean, it looked like the rest of it was pretty easy, but somehow lost to Sabretooth. I wasn't in that game. I'm undefeated. Just want to point that out. So I think Wisteria obviously number 1. I think Lucifer's actually number 2. I really like Lucifer's jungler. I don't think you can count out any Rapid Sammy team at all.
Oh yeah, Rapid Sammy. Yeah.
And then 4G Sports Vanguard third for me.
Okay. Do you agree with that, Viper?
We haven't played any of the top teams yet, so it's really hard to say because we haven't actually faced off against any of them. So we're just looking at like stats, previous matches, OPGGs. I think Sammy and the jungler for Lucifer do look pretty good. So I think this week's gonna be a shakeup one way or another.
I'm excited. I like that's probably going to be like the match of the week. No, just because of like just how much is like on it because of like both teams just being like really really good. I mean, I keep hearing Rapid Sammy. Is like Rapid Sammy like the player of like the league? Would you guys say?
I mean, he had 4 stolen objectives in game 2 against. Let's see, was that?
Listen.
No.
Yeah, Pup Patrol.
Yeah.
I think it was Moo Crew, right?
I think it was, no, it was Moo Crew because
Really?
that was the one that went to 3. They ended up losing that game, but
Listen, I think that speaks more towards Mook Jungler rather than Rapid Sammy. I think, like, how do you lose 4 smites in a row when you have objective trial? Like, I think that's just because their jungler's bad.
Yeah, they're.
So who do you think the best player in the league is then?
Maybe like.
Yeah, who would you say the best player is in the league? Would you say?
No, me.
Oh, you in the top lane?
Yeah, by far.
Okay. Is it like what makes? Like, I'm just curious. Like, is it like your champ pool? Like, just like your game knowledge?
It's just my game knowledge, my champ pool, my micro, my macro. No, I gap everybody in the league so far. I played in Titan as well for Jolly Rogers, and I gapped everyone there. You know, it's just too easy.
Okay.
It's too easy.
You should drop your pro stream in the link so people can watch you. Because we might lose games, but in life, humility goes a real long way, bud. I'm going to grow on that a little bit. Maybe grind some games out.
I think a little bit of pride's here, here and there is good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'd like
There's a
to
limit
see.
to
I'd
arrogance.
like to see the in week 5 the Lucifer versus Wisteria match because from the limited small. Sorry, I'm reading back again. The small sample size we have, top laner for Whitelist was Wisteria looks very strong as well, and so I think that one would be fun to see. Put money where your mouth is.
I mean, I saw his lane against like Moo Crew, and like he was like losing lane subward, didn't have prio, and like the Moon Crew fucking top laner was absolutely horrid. It was like down 40 CS as for Netton, 15, and had to result in lane swaps. So like if White Lotus top laner went even or was losing to Moon Crews, then like I just have nothing to expect, nothing to say.
That's just to clarify, that's the same Moo Crew whose top laner went 5-4 and 19 while you went 5-8 against them last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. If you look at lane 15, That's all I'm gonna say. Look at lane 15. Listen, I play for a team. Look at lane 15.
I will say, you are right that in lane, our top laner was losing pretty hard, especially game 2. You always love it when they're given an option in draft for a couple of champs, and they choose one and then say, well, we have a game in hand, let's first time this and try it out.
Yeah, the words out of his mouth is, I haven't played this champion in like months. Let's see how this goes. It was great.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of top lane, it's interesting to see like other leagues. Usually, like in the Ember League, I've noticed that like the most influential lane is usually bot lane or like the jungle, right? But like in this league in particular, I've noticed that like top lane has more of like an effect. I just like how do you feel about that, Isaac? Like, do you think that's like right about right? Like,
generally, yeah. I feel like bot lane's been a little bit. I feel like ADCs in general in this league haven't necessarily had as much of an impact in a lot of games. It feels like definitely the solo lanes and junglers seem to be running the show. I will also say I do really like Romeo, the support for Phantom Troop Lucifer as well. I think you have to, when we say Rapid Sammy, you also have to like throw in Romeo in that like mix as well, because especially in the case of Phantom Troop Lucifer, it's like Dark Archon's kind of left alone, and they're okay with that, and that works for them. So generally, I think I don't really have much else to expand on that other than solo lanes seem to be a lot more focused on, which for a few teams has been working quite nicely. I think, especially, gosh, I don't. Dahmer for White Lotus Wisteria particularly has been a big one.
yeah, no, I do agree. Now I do have a little fun segment for you guys, just to get like a general feel for how it is for like playing on your teams and all that. So I'll ask like basically one at a time, except for Voltaic and Viselli, since you guys are on the same team. I'll ask you guys together. So actually, might as well. I'll start with you guys since you guys are on the top right now. So it's basically like you're just gonna give me an answer. You don't have to explain it at all. I'm just gonna throw a description out, okay? And then based on that, you guys just without like any try not to think too hard about it, okay? So in your guys' opinion, who is the most coin flip player on your team?
To be honest, we're a new team, so like we're still learning everything. But in my opinion, I think it's Cheeks right now.
Okay.
Like Lucifer was saying, like sometimes he doesn't win lane, but he's always influential late game. Like he always comes back into the game, and he has heavy impact in how we play. But right now, he does seem to be a little bit of a coin flip.
I would agree with that. It's definitely our top laner. Lane, he's either even or down, and then he'll get a random quadra kill somewhere on the map, and we win the game.
We love that. All right. What about worst champion pool?
I would say probably myself, to be honest. I think out of everyone on our team, I play the least amount of champions. Like, the champions themselves might be strong, but I have the least variety.
Bro's doomed if they ban a Mumu.
It's a wrap.
And somehow they don't ban it. It's crazy work.
Okay, and then what about...
Don't forget, Viego is a hard counter to a Mumu. Just give me a Mumu and pick Viego.
Yeah, Isaac, anyone can join at any point, so if someone else wants to join, they can pop in.
Yeah, awesome. I'll
yeah.
wild start.
Yeah, let them know. The chat's open. What about the best laner and the worst team fighter on your team?
What's
up, Wildstar?
Best laner and worst team fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Could you arguably say it's the same person, Viper?
I don't know. I feel like that kind of changes per game. There's not really one person that kind of stands out. It kind of depends. I see it across multiple different teammates and myself included at multiple different games. So I don't know if there's like one solidified person that always does it.
I would say our mid laner, Canadia, has almost always had a gold lead going out of the laning phase.
Yeah, he's probably the most consistent in lane.
Okay.
He
And then
also is kind of the one that sometimes gets caught out in team fights as well.
It just depends if I'm playing Kate frontline or not.
Yeah. And then who would you guys give your MVP award to? Final question.
Me personally, I think it's Dragon. We do play heavily towards bot usually, so he plays like heavy, like engage and like facilitates how the rest of the team plays. So I think he's done a really good job so far.
I love it. I love it.
I would agree. I think it's also me. Someone I would give MVP to, though, on a serious note, is our coach Paul.
Okay.
I think we've
Yeah,
always
true.
had a favorable draft. I don't know of a draft that we've gone into it where we're like, oh, this could be. Who knows who's going to win? Like, we always felt very confident on every single draft we've done.
I would agree.
I love it. I love it. Wildstar, just
Wildstar.
I was about to say Wildstar, just to fill you in real quick. We're doing we basically just had everyone rate like the top 3 teams, and now we're doing a quick fire round where I'm asking just like 5 general descriptions, and then and you're on your team, like based on my description, just like say the name of the player. You're on Forge Esports, so I'll definitely get back to you. But let me go ahead and move to Luna from Sabretooths. Who would you say is the most coin flip player on your team?
Our most coin flip, definitely Goose, our support. He's either running it down or hitting everything. So yeah, he's the coin flip.
Gotcha. And then what about worst champion pool?
Gotta be me. Just started the game. Not gonna lie. I haven't like shown my champion pool like every game, but like cause every time my Silas gets banned, so gotta switch up. But yeah, I think that's me definitely, cause I just started the game.
Nope, you're good. And then who's the best laner, and then who's the worst team fighter?
Best laner. I don't know if, cause we're quite always like equal, I think, in our like top lane and mid lane. Bot lane is just a coin flip. Like I don't know like what happens, like cause usually when I play mid, like at the 15-minute marks, it's almost equal. Like there's probably like he killed me once or like we're even or some shit. And bot lane, there's always like 40 kills happening there. So yeah, I think best laner, but like let's say worst laner is our bot lane because it's a coin flip, so it's
Right.
not equal. And who's running it down in team fight? Man, I don't know this one. The team, because we lost. No, it's me. Gotta be me, right? Fucking throw with my Azir. Gitano got me, so yeah. I wasn't there. 3k damage at the end of the game. You guys believe that? I'm terrible.
I can
Azir's really tough.
I can believe first timing Azir and doing 3k damage by the end of the game. That's like
No, but like the thing is, like in that game especially, like I got beat in the lane, but like not. Yeah, I got a bit hard, but like I just pushed the side lanes and like there were always like little skirmish happening around my bot lane, and like before the time I could get there, like everyone was dead. So yeah, we got clapped.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, it happens every game. What would you say is your MVP, or who is the MVP on your team?
Our jungler, yeah, Tom. Like everybody's letting us play Amumu, and I really feel like Amumu is the most broken champ in this league right now. It's like I feel like everybody's playing him. It's such an easy character to pick up, and I
Watch
think
out, Dragon.
like, but like all the team, like we're not like super like good at the game, let's say, because it's platinum like max rank. So, and I think Amumu is a really easy champ to play around. Like a lot of champions synergize well with it, and I think our jungler is doing a real good job at it. So yeah, Tom Brady.
Cool. Tom Brady. We got 2 junglers being MVPs. Going into Gitano, how are you feeling about that? Like as far as like Jolly Rogers, who would you say is like the most coin flip player?
Just because I said I was gonna pick on Bindsy, it's Bindsy for every single question. Yeah, I feel like
Every
that's
single question.
every single question.
Yeah, wait, I'm
I don't know if
for
it
coin
is
flip?
every single answer, but that's what I'm going with because I told him I'm picking on him. So
Yo, I gotta interrupt. For coin flip, it means either carry or feed. Blindsy can't really be a coin flip player if he never gets a lead.
you're doing so well with this.
Miach, we'll get back to you, but I mean, at least for like, Gitano's personal reason, he just says, Pinesy for fun. What about worst champion pool?
Can I say Bindsy again for the entirety, or do I have
If you want to say Pinesy for everything,
Commit
Wait,
to the bit.
I'm
Commit
going
to the
to,
bit.
But-
for the meme of Bindsy of everything. Is that actually how it is? Absolutely not. But for the sake of it all, we're gonna say Bindsy for everything.
So he's the MVP, he's the best laner, but he's also the worst team fighter, worst champion pool. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Answer is Pinesy, guys. What about Miach? What about for your team? For Phantom, what would you say is the most coin flip?
I would say rapid. Let's just say rapid, yeah.
All right, and then what about worst champion pool?
I would say Barbar.
Okay, the mid. And then best laner, worst team fighter.
Best laner would probably be me. Worst team fighter would probably be Barbar, I would say.
Okay. And then the MVP of Phantom.
That would probably be me, or I would give it to Rapid.
Gotcha. The jungle top right there. Wildstar, if you caught that, basically like a quick fire round. First again, how you doing?
I'm good.
You're doing good.
I'm here to give some representation to 4G Sports.
Let's go. We were just waiting on that. Who would you say? I'll start back with our first question that we had. What would you say is the top 3 teams in your opinion? You don't have to go off the standings, but like in your eyes, who is the top 3 teams and why?
Top 3 teams. I definitely think we're one of the top teams. I have a feeling that the game between us and White Lotus will be crazy good. And even though we did beat Jolly Rogers, I still think they're a really good team, and I think they'll do a lot. I think they'll beat a lot of teams going forward. So.
Gotcha. I know you guys have a pretty tough matchup this week against White Lotus, which we have 2 members from, Viper and Veseli here. They said their piece, but how are you feeling about going into the matchup this week? It's gonna basically determine who's I think number 1. I feel like because it's a 3-way tie right now, I believe. Yeah, it's a 3-way tie right now. It's 2-way. Oh, the stats aren't updated. That's why. Yeah.
I personally, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm looking forward to playing Dahmer, but because I think we're both just heavy kill laners. So, like, it was fun to play against Oath because we'll just trade each other every time, and I enjoy playing that style of lane. But I think we're ready, and I think we're ready to take another W.
Okay. And then I will do the rapid fire questions with you. So on your team, who would you say is the most coin flip player?
It's 100% me. I will win you the game, or I will lose the game myself. I pride myself as a top player doing that.
Okay, noted. Writing that. What about worst champion pool?
Probably also me.
Wait, this is reverse. This is reverse of what Gitano did. What about best laner and the worst team fighter? Here we go.
It's just the top lane
Best
effect.
laner, have to give it to my AD Traxon. He's an awesome player. He's the GOAT. Worst team fighter, probably also me because I'm never there.
Imagine this guy just listened
You just
to
lock in
Justin
your
Timberlake of "It's Gonna Be Me."
It's gonna be me.
Dude, I played 2 games of Yorick on stream. No one saw what I was doing the whole game. So
Bro's like, 3 towers deep. His team's like suffering. Like, hey, when are you gonna teleport? Oh, I'm good. I'm just gonna take these.
I'm all set, thanks. I'll see you guys in the next one. 4v5, they win it.
And then what about? Oh, I cut off there. What about MVP? Who would you say is the MVP on Forge?
That's hard. It'd have to be Traxon or Akira. They're both. Akira kind of stepped into a captain role. He's been super good at that. Traxon's probably been one of, if not our best player. Rix, who joined us the week it started, has been great, and he's been really good for us. So all these guys have been great throughout the whole season for different and various reasons. So if I could give MVP to all of them, I would.
I love it. Obviously, with how the matchups are going, I'm thinking, does everyone have the matches on Monday, or is any of the matches rescheduled? Do we know?
I believe.
Our match is standard time.
Standard.
Yeah, we're standard.
I
Can we
haven't
try
seen
to
anything
reschedule?
rescheduled yet.
Okay, I thought I saw a reschedule somewhere. It might be for next week because I want to get more. I kind of do want 2 streams going on this week because we have really good matchups. We have obviously Calypso and Phantom Troop, and then we also have Wisteria and Vanguard as well. I mean, Isaac, I honestly, what I might do is I might have you just do another stream. Low key.
Do the co-stream.
Do the co-stream with the co-stream. We'll have to figure out the details on that, but I'm definitely excited to do that. Overall.
I need to get different. I don't know. I need to figure out how to do an NFL red zone style of thing where it's we cover team fights as they happen, or something.
No, we just have 2 streams going on the same screen. People get a little bit of both. It's the multi-stream thing going on.
Yeah. I would have no idea how to begin to do that. So.
Can you imagine casting that? That'd be crazy.
I would. I think my brain would explode.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have one more question for you guys before because I don't want to make this thing too long. If your team, and you guys can answer in any order you guys want, if your team had a theme song, what would it be and why? Take some time to think about it.
Guys, 4G Sports Vanguard is going to be the Orin theme. If it's not, you guys are trolling because it's in the name, guys. Come on. I might be stepping on in your territory, but I feel pretty confident with this assessment.
Yeah. God, the song that always comes for at least Forge is Gladiator by Zayd Wolf. Really good song. But because we will fight you for a 40-minute banger every time if we have to, and we will not relent. So, never giving up, always fighting on. That's what I think of.
He's never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. What about White Lotus Wisteria? What about you guys?
I have no idea. I'll just say whatever the most degenerate song ever made is, it's that one.
Oh boy.
Well,
That sums it up.
All right, most degenerate song possible. I'm thinking of a Justin Bieber song, I guess, but I don't.
I was thinking of "Blue" by Crazy Frog.
Oh, that's a
That would
throwback.
be pretty funny.
All right, we got Blue then. What about Sabretooths, Luna? What would your guys' theme song be?
Man, I don't know if there's one. Well, I can say the Expedition 33 soundtrack, because our coach was asking me to translate the song, the 11-minute song. but because I speak French too, but like the song is 11 minutes with 3 sentences, 3 different sentences. So yeah, we had a great laugh on the last room with this song. So yeah, that's our song.
Okay. And then Miash, what about you guys in Phantom Troop? What is your theme song? Is it the one from Hunter x Hunter?
No, probably a opening from Dungeons and Dragons, the movie, because most of the team plays it.
Oh, that is a banger opener. I'm not gonna lie. And then Wildstar. What about you guys? Actually, no, we already did that. We did Forge. I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting? Jolly Rogers? Gitano. Gitano. What is your guys' theme song? Is it One Piece?
It would be Shaggy. It wasn't me. From we're like, yo, what the fuck happened there? And then all the team it wasn't me.
It's just Pineaholic saying it wasn't me, right?
It's our top laner, and we're like, hey, what happened to your voice? And it wasn't me. And we can't do anything because we caught him top lane, but he's like, yo,
freaking Bindsy.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, well, thanks for that, guys. I'm just gonna ask. I'll just go by one. If you guys have like a closing remark or anything you guys want to say to your fans to end this podcast, go ahead. We'll just go down in order. Vasily, what about you?
Closing remarks. Should be a good game tomorrow to see who's the number 1 team in the league. I mean, I think it should be a pretty foregone conclusion, but we still have to play. So, what can you do?
All right, Viper, you're next.
I'm also excited for tomorrow. I think it'll be a good game, win or loss. Hope we learn from a lot from it, but I think it'll be a banger.
Love it. Wildstar, what about you guys?
I'm going to throw something out there in the air that I know I shouldn't. Ford Esports Vanguard has never lost to a White Lotus team in a series.
All right.
Well, it's my first time playing competitive, so it's time to give you a loss.
Woo!
Yeah, well, you can try.
Okay, Gitano, what about you?
I'd probably do a dodgeball quote of I'm not crazy and I'm not a guy. The name's Gitano09. And that'll be it.
Nice.
I was waiting for the rhyme, but I love it. Luna, what about you guys?
Yeah, chill this week for us. Tom, don't get locked outside by your dog. Know it happens twice in the last month, so we're gonna win.
Okay. And then Miash, what about you guys?
I guess I back up my shit talk.
I'm sure a lot of people do want to see that. So, I mean, obviously put on the performance, get the fire started. Isaac, what about you? How are you? What are your final after all this?
Look out for Final Boss Pup Patrol. They've played the 3 of the toughest teams in the league so far, and they looked okay. They looked like all right against FE Vanguard, and I think we should hopefully start to see an uptick from them. And I'm calling it here first. You heard it from me first. That's all I'm saying.
Hot takes from Isaac. That wraps up this week's episode of Burning Point Podcast. The fire's still burning in the Cinder League, and with every match, the stakes climb higher. Huge plays, big upsets, and plenty of chaos. And we're still here for all of it. Make sure to follow Ember Esports on socials. Tune in live on Twitch. We got 3 crazy matches coming up next week. Stay locked in as we go into week 5. Until next time, stay sharp, stay spicy, and keep the flame alive. This has been Ember League.